private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custon and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asked...
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place...
I hope
without
Sokolov
delay.
will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my...
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you...
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not that. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait, but I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course. You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me. I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually...
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready? Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
Attention citizens, please clear the streets. This area is restricted to invited guests only by request of the local landowners. Unauthorized intruders will be expelled or apprehended on site.
Supposed to sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing and they had one of their, you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed and...
And they thought...
Wait, who is that? Guards, to me!
Whiskey for a...
So she stopped singing as they passed and...
And they thought she was a witch.
You should have seen it. Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
And they call us stupid.
We had to get a notarized letter from the regent himself to get her back. But she hasn't been the same since.
I'm not surprised. I've heard
Why, it's a fortress. Have you ever been inside?
Never. Oh, I had. Oh, they were my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe anymore. I don't understand what's happened to this city.
Oh, yes. They're going to wear the same costume in different colors.
Invitation, please.
Another of their crook fancies. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going
Right this way, sir.
maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we locate the mine.
Harold takes pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Shall we go in?
Emma insisted we meet her out by the curb.
Well, I'm going to catch plague and die waiting out here.
I'm sure she...
Look at that mask.
Another
Sick
party
bastard.
game. It was fun for a season, but now...
What is it tonight? The party's indoors this time.
Hello. The...
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Excuse me, You, a
Good evening.
gentleman?
I'll have you know.
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so
Who invited
grateful.
you? You don't look familiar. And I know everyone.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
What most
Indeed.
people don't
I
remember
believe
is
so.
the rats came a half a year.
Excuse me a moment. I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only... Excuse me.
Come and entertain me. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in red tonight. That won't have
my friends
Additionally,
gone?
Lydia's in white.
There you are.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe you've had the pleasure.
seem interesting. I love that mark on the back of your hand.
Ugh, you smell like the streets. Been slumming it, have you?
Bother me again and I'll speak to the guards.
Oh, hello, I'm Ella. Enjoy the party, if you can. What do you think of
Lord
this
Shaw's
place?
still outside in
How
the
much
garden
money
waiting.
they must have.
What can I get for you?
I'm Jane Blair. It's my first time here. Did you know Lord Shaw is waiting
I
for
trust you're
permission outside
behaving
in the
yourself.
garden? Man scares me.
Doing all right there.
Who brought him? I trust you are on the guest list, sir. So many choices tonight. Whom
Try Miss
shall
White
I
in the
pick?
moth mask. I hear she's lonely.
Do you think the High
Here's a
Overseer
mystery.
will come? Are you perhaps with the Campbells? A cousin?
Evening, sir.
Oh, did you know the bannerman was roped?
I'm not here for conversation.
I know your mission tonight. We must speak. Privately. I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight, and how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Lydia. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar, and I will keep her safe with me. Forever.
Yes. Do you? Tell me. You're very clever. Now tell me yours. Unchaperoned? You promise to behave yourself. We'll go to the music room. We have an exquisite old harpsichord. Do you play? Things have
Doing all
become
right
so
there.
much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally. I do love parties. Then, here we are. What shall we do with ourselves? Nothing to say? You are an odd one under that mask. Well, this was a bit less interesting than I thought. Perhaps I'll leave you alone now.
Don't hurt me.
Get up! Right there are you? Got you now. Guard, for me. Please believe me.
You'll never believe this. She had her jobber pick up a boy in the...
I know you're here. Go for the alarm, now! Someone...
Someone there?
Take anything. The boy is the chest. Just please don't hurt me.
Got you now! Flank him! Take it! And where?
Hold on.
Somebody help me! Someone get...
Her name is Lydia. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the summer, and I will keep her safe.
Really? I know it's a party, but I hoped for some privacy here. Yes. A drink? Anything else? save my life. From what? Are you ill? I wonder how many of these
Welcome
people
to the
owe us
Boyle
money.
Estate. Enjoying yourself?
I do love
Good evening.
parties.
We found out what the whales could do when it made us an empire. This is the beginning of a golden age.
Do you know they've dug
They're
down and found the
robbing
ruins
us, of
another
course.
city under this
But the
one?
truth is, I'd pay
Before the
double.
overs- excuse
It's King Street brandy, after all.
No guests past this point.
Things have...
You found her! Quickly, let's get her on board. At last, oh my love. Someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
She had everything she could ever want, and what did she do?
Disgusting!
you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly. Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.